I had a nail appointment at 3 o'clock today. Vivi is not here for the second time.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Hey y'all, I'm Shanna. I don't have an intro yet. My contact details are in the description box. I'm reading from my MacBook because I wrote this out in advance so I can give the story accurately as it happened. So I'll be reading from here. Okay, y'all, I have a horrible story. So one day I'm scrolling on Facebook and I come across a girl who does nails. And listen, every single one of her pictures was fire. Like top tier. So of course I'm thinking, oh yeah, she's the one. And I booked her immediately. She's 30 minutes away from me, so it's an hour drive each appointment is an hour drive. And I was prepared for that. I scheduled the appointment for the morning so I could drop my girls off at school, then head straight to her. Okay, for some reason my flash stopped wanting to work. So I scheduled the appointment for the morning so I could drop my girls off at school, then head straight to her. Now she's one of those nail techs that has a whole list of rules on her page, like pages of policies. It's her business. And I respect that. So I follow everything to a T. Anyway, I forget to mention this part. On her post in the Facebook group, I had commented and said like, does she do trades? Because I have a Lululemon set or whatever, and I was going to trade her. And she said, yeah, but when I booked the appointment, she said that she didn't do it. Like, this is when I was going to my appointment. She said that she didn't do it through her website, which I understood because, like, for tax purposes. So I just cashed out her, or like she charged my cash out card or something like that. So I get to the apartment, and again, I'm not the type to talk down on anybody. Everybody's situation is different, and I respect the hustle. So I'm just describing what I saw. She was living upstairs. She had a pink mat on the floor. She didn't have any furniture or whatever, and I understand that because I just moved into my place. I don't have any furniture. Just got her set up in a corner. I'm not here to judge. I just want to get my nails done. So she starts setting up, and everything seems fine at first. But then her baby girl wakes up and starts knocking supplies over. I'm over here like, oh no, trying to help, telling the baby to stop while she's doing my nails. And listen, the baby was adorable. By the way, like absolutely precious. But it was definitely one of those moments like where you're trying to keep calm and keep it all good, even though you can tell the appointment is about to test your patience. So she's doing my nails and we're just chopping it up, having a good conversation. She's telling me about her sister wrecking her car. Remember that part because it comes up later. Remember that part because it comes up later. We're vibing, just talking about life, business, and all that. Then she tells me I should start selling sets because not many girls are doing it. And by the way, I'm wearing an ALO set. It's for sale. I really do like this one. I'm considering like keeping it, but I have these sets if you're interested. This is a size medium. Anyway, I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, she's putting me on game a little bit. So I'm listening. At this point, everything seems cool. The energy's fine. The conversation's flowing. And I'm thinking this might actually turn out to be a decent appointment. So the appointment finishes up and everything's all good. I go home, go to work, y'all. I get so many compliments on my nails. Like everybody's asking who did them. A couple of weeks go by and I'm ready to book again. Now listen, I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong, okay? Because the next part was on me. I ended up booking the wrong appointment. I didn't realize it at first, but trust me, that little mix-up is what started this whole mess. I booked under Walk-In Wednesday. Now to her defense, she might have thought I was trying to get a discount or something that I wasn't. I was just trying to get a Wednesday appointment. That's it. In my opinion, though, I feel like she could have reached out and clarified before assuming anything. Like, as simple as saying, hey, girl, did you mean to book under the Wednesday special? Would have cleared that up right away. That's just my opinion, though. But nope, she didn't say a word, and that's when things started to get weird. I just want to get off the script. Like, when I booked that, I just wanted a Wednesday appointment. I don't care what the price was because I was gonna pay whatever it was. I just wanted the Wednesday. She didn't say anything, so I was just thinking like, okay, my appointment is good to go. I think that you get notified about your bookings if it went through, right? Because it should be blocked if it's not on. I don't know. Anyway, so like I was saying, if it was really a problem with the way I booked, she could have just reached out and said something. My appointment was scheduled a whole week in advance, so there was plenty of time to fix it. But I didn't hear anything from her, no confirmation, no message, nothing. So the date of the appointment comes, and I go ahead and I show up like normal. I wait, I call, I even knock on the door. So mind you, I drove 30 minutes already to her and nothing. I finally give up and leave, and that's when she decides to message me because I waited for like 30 minutes. The address that's on her booking site is like to a gas station around the corner from our house, and I waited there like soon after. I was like, was she waiting in the fucking gas station to see when I left? Because as soon as I left, like, that's when she messaged me. Now, don't get me wrong, I take responsibility for booking the wrong appointment. But at this point, I'm just frustrated because the communication was off. After all that, we ended up rescheduling the appointment. The one I actually missed, that was on me. I had worked overnight, so I usually get off around 2:45, and so I sometimes will just stay up until my kids are getting up for school, and then I'll go to sleep afterwards. I sleep all the way until I gotta go to work after that. So we rescheduled, and I appreciated that. But let me tell you, I did not want to go because I had got sick. Like, I really just wanted to stay in the bed. She charged me $75 for that missed appointment. I already paid a $25 deposit when you book. So when I missed that appointment, she charged me $75. I messaged her. I put the screenshots up. And then we rescheduled. So the day of the rescheduled appointment finally comes around. And like I said, I was still sick. I didn't want to go, and I didn't want to mess up her schedule or not keep my word, so I pushed it through. I didn't want to get her or her little one sick, so I went to the appointment with a mask just to be safe and still showed up for my appointment. But y'all, she didn't show up. I actually filmed a Snapchat of that. And I'll insert it here.
I had a nail appointment at 3 o'clock today. Vivi is not here for the second time. She did my nails. I made my first appointment with her, paid my deposit, and my nails came out great. I still was getting compliments until yesterday, until I took them off. I took my nails off just so the appointment would go by faster. Bro, I'm so pissed. I drove. My first appointment went well. I showed up on time. I showed up in the morning. She didn't charge me. I didn't know because I was a new customer. I didn't know she had like these morning prices, which I'm fine with. You're a business owner. You can make up whatever prices you want to. But she did a bomb ass job. So I come and I schedule my second appointment with her. And I guess I must have booked it wrong. I booked it under Walk-In Wednesday. Let me just, like, all these fucking rules. Like, well, I booked the Wednesday appointment under Walk-In Wednesday. So when Wednesday, and I didn't book it on Wednesday. That's one of the rules. So you can't book it on Wednesday because it's a walk-in. But I didn't think it would be an issue because, like, that's the only day I had available. And, oh my gosh. So I show up. She didn't, like, message me or contact me about my appointment and say, hey, I can't do Wednesday. Or anything. So I show up. I drive 30 minutes, show up. And then, like, I waited like 30 minutes before I pulled off. Then when I finally pulled off, then she's messaging me saying she just got home. It didn't show up. So, like, when I wasn't getting a response, I contacted Cash App to dispute my deposit. And I believe, I'm not for sure because I didn't take screenshots because I didn't think this would happen, but I believe she changed her policy. Because it's not if, because then she changed it to shoot me a text.
Because I was really upset. I didn't want to go. Like, I was like so sick. I promise you. You know how you be like crying, like you feel like a fucking baby. I waited and I gave her time. Then I messaged her. I knocked on the door. Like, I did everything. I waited like 45 minutes. I even asked if everything was okay, and if not, just get out my deposit back. She didn't message me back. She was active on Messenger, but she wasn't messaging me back. So I know that she's seen it. And I told her, like, I'll put the screenshots. I honestly told her, I was like, I feel like you're playing in my face. Well, she was. At this point, I was trying so hard to be understanding, but something about the situation just wasn't sitting right anymore. So after waiting and not hearing anything back, I'm checking Messenger and noticed her little green dot had been active the whole time since my appointment. At this point, I'm like, okay, I know you're seeing my messages, so I decided to leave a review. Nothing crazy, just my honest opinion about my experience. And y'all, the second that review goes up, she suddenly pops up on my Messenger. Acting like she was just in a car accident. That's why I say it came up later, like she forgot she told me that she was in a car accident. Now, remember earlier when she told me about her sister wrecking her car? Yeah, so I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. Are you saying you were in a car accident again? I didn't like say this to her, but I was thinking it. The story was just not adding up, because I'm like, you think I'm like goofy, like what? Like, girl, at this point, I'm honestly confused. I don't know if she's truly that slow or if she just thinks everybody else is. But it really appeared like she was trying to play it off. Not long after, she makes a post on Facebook, and y'all, I saw it. She tagged me. I loved it, and I just kept it pushing. I didn't respond because I just disputed the transaction. That's it. I wasn't going to go back and forth with her online, because honestly, I had this gut feeling that I was going to end up going through the dispute process anyway. Like, I already knew this was headed for drama, and at this point, I was just done, tired, sick, and completely over it. So a couple of weeks go by, and I finally get a notification from my bank. They reviewed everything, and I ended up getting my $75 back. I did dispute the deposit, but like before this whole thing happened, like they denied it, and I just ended up getting my $75 back. Yeah, when I tell y'all she went off, she was mad. But at that point, I was like, girl, what did you expect? I tried to be respectful, patient, and professional through the whole thing. I gave her time. I messaged her. I even showed up sick, and she still didn't come through. Because I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt the whole time. Like, I knew in my gut, like, I shouldn't have kept trying to go. but like I already knew that I was probably gonna lose my deposit, like, you know, the whole thing. So I was trying, and she did good nails, she did good work. I ended up getting my money back, but she ended up messaging me, threatening me, and all different type of stuff. Like, she tried to go on, I guess it's like Gloss Genius that's being used. She tried to charge my car. I'll put the screenshots up. But she tried to charge my car multiple times in the middle of the night, and just been like harassing me. And I'm just sharing my experience online. She's located in Independence. And thank you for listening to my story. If you would like to hear more stories, let me know. I'll be happy to do them for you. But like, I'm just really disappointed in my experience. I just think it may be the trend of like people in that area, like Independence, Missouri, because like I feel like a lot of, I'm not trying to stereotype people, but I feel like a lot of people in that area are kind of ghetto. Just to be quite honest. Anyway, if you like this story, like it, hype it, comment, subscribe. All my details are in the description box. Bye. I also want to mention that I'm selling press-ons in the style Vivi, so go ahead and get yours.